Hello everyone and welcome to another video from RaceX Academy, the online platform where you can learn everything about mechanics for motorcycles and cars. I'm Dave, your instructor for today, and I'm going to show you 5 ways to improve your motorcycle's performance. Whether you're a beginner or an expert rider, you'll find some useful tips and tricks to make your bike faster, smoother, and more efficient. Before we start, I want to remind you that you can access all our courses on racexd.com, where you'll find hundreds of hours of video lessons, quizzes, exercises, and projects to help you master the art of mechanics. You can choose from different levels and topics, such as engine tuning, suspension setup, brake system, electrical system, and much more. You can also interact with other students and instructors in our online community, where you can ask questions, share your experiences, and get feedback on your work. Now let's get into the video. The first way to improve your motorcycle's performance is to check and adjust your tire pressure. This may seem like a simple thing, but it can make a big difference in how your bike handles and accelerates. Tire pressure affects the contact patch between the tire and the road, which determines how much grip and traction you have. If your tire pressure is too low, you'll have more rolling resistance and less stability. If your tire pressure is too high, you'll have less grip and more wear. The optimal tire pressure depends on several factors, such as the type of tire, the weather conditions, the road surface, and your riding style. You should always follow the manufacturer's recommendations and check your tire pressure regularly with a gauge. A good rule of thumb is to check it before every ride, or at least once a week. The second way to improve your motorcycle's performance is to change your air filter. The air filter is responsible for filtering out dust, dirt, and debris from the air that enters your engine. A clean air filter allows more air to flow into your engine, which means more oxygen for combustion and more power output. A dirty air filter restricts the airflow and reduces the engine efficiency. It can also cause problems such as poor fuel economy, rough idle, loss of power, and increased emissions. You should replace your air filter according to the service interval specified by your manufacturer or whenever you notice signs of clogging or damage. You can also upgrade to a high-performance air filter that provides better airflow and filtration than the stock one. The third way to improve your motorcycle's performance is to upgrade your exhaust system. The exhaust system is responsible for expelling the exhaust gases from your engine after combustion. A stock exhaust system is usually designed to meet noise and emission regulations, which means it can limit the performance potential of your engine. By upgrading to an aftermarket exhaust system, you can reduce the back pressure and increase the flow of exhaust gases, which results in more power and torque. You can also improve the sound and look of your bike with a different muffler or silencer. However, keep in mind that changing your exhaust system may require tuning your fuel injection or carburetor system to match the new airflow characteristics. The fourth way to improve your motorcycle's performance is to optimize your gearing ratio. The gearing ratio is the relationship between the number of teeth on your front sprocket, the one attached to your engine, and the number of teeth on your rear sprocket, the one attached to your wheel. The gearing ratio affects how fast or how hard your bike accelerates and how fast it can go at a given RPM. By changing the size of either sprocket, you can alter the gearing ratio to suit your needs. For example, if you want more acceleration and low-end power, you can increase the gearing ratio by installing a smaller front sprocket or a larger rear sprocket. This will make your bike rev faster and reach higher speeds in lower gears, but it will also lower your top speed and fuel efficiency. If you want more top speed and high-end power, you can decrease the gearing ratio by installing a larger front sprocket or a smaller rear sprocket. This will make your bike rev slower and reach lower speeds in higher gears, but it will also increase your top speed and fuel efficiency. You should experiment with different sprocket sizes to find the best balance for your riding style and preferences. The fifth and final way to improve your motorcycle's performance is to adjust your suspension. The suspension is responsible for absorbing the shocks and bumps from the road and keeping your wheels in contact with the ground. A well-adjusted suspension can improve your handling, comfort, and safety. A poorly adjusted suspension can cause problems such as instability, vibration, bottoming out, and loss of control. You should adjust your suspension according to your weight, riding style, road conditions, and personal preference. There are two main components of your suspension, the springs and the dampers. The springs control how much your suspension compresses and rebounds when you hit a bump or a hole. The dampers control how fast your suspension compresses and rebounds. You can adjust the stiffness of your springs by changing the preload, which is the amount of tension applied to the springs before they are compressed. You can adjust the speed of your dampers by changing the compression and rebound damping, which are the valves that regulate the flow of oil inside the dampers. You should always follow the manufacturer's guidelines and use a proper tool to adjust your suspension. A good rule of thumb is to start with the standard settings and then make small changes until you find the optimal setup for your bike. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something new and useful. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to check out our website racexd.com for more courses on mechanics for motorcycles and cars. I'm Dave, your instructor from RaceXT Academy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.